Hello, my beautiful friends. Okay, I totally forgot to talk about the sixth house when I was talking about the sound of Mars in each one of the houses. So I'm going to do that really quick. It'll be a very short video today. All right, the sound of Mars. So I'm just going to recap for just a second. The sound of Mars goes like this. Zzz. So it's a motor that's going, and whatever house it's sitting in is really driving what's going on in that house. And then we also have the sign that it's in, and the sign that it's in will really kind of dictate how we're driving things in that house particularly. So let's talk about the sixth house. The sixth house is fantastic. It is all about daily habits. It's like doing the work. It's employees. It's routine. It's like, taking your vitamins to stay healthy. I love that perspective of it. And so the Mars in the sixth house will really drive that motor with you. So it's going to be very, like how it sounds in your chart is going to be dependent on you, right? So we have this wide variety of how Mars can show up in each one of the houses. And then it gets to be really specific, which is one of the reasons why I really love listening to people's charts one-on-one, because I can really hear very clearly, and it gives me a clear idea of exactly what Mars is saying in their chart. So I'm just going to pick on routines and schedules for a minute. So Mars in the sixth house could sound like, I really like my routine, and I really need to have my routine be the same every day. And like having that fixed and feeling really, really good about having that fixed routine. We all get to have, I'm just going to like mention this super fast. We all have a solar return every year, and that solar return is just basically where the sun is at the exact same point that the sun was at when we were born. And when that happens each year, we have different placements for like what house our sun is in and where all of the other asteroids and planets are in our chart. So that is called a solar return, and we get to have those every year on our birthday, and we get to experience things. So as we age and things shift in the heavens, it also shifts where they show up on our chart. And so as we go through our life, we have our natal chart, like our foundation of who we are, and then we also have this opportunity to experience Mars in each one of the houses as we go through our life. So just because your Mars is in one area of your chart for your natal chart does not mean that that's the only place that you will be able to, or you will get to experience Mars. You get to experience Mars in all of the different locations because of your solar return. So like I shared in my video yesterday, if you haven't seen that, I share all of the sounds of Mars from all of the different houses. So go check that out. So as I was sharing yesterday, my Mars is in my third house, which is the house of communication. So it really feeds that communication for me. But right now, for my solar return this year, my Mars is in the ninth house, and that is really feeding my education, like learning thing. I can't read, and I can't get enough of books. I just want to read all the time. I want to listen to things all the time. I took a course this year, got certified, I need more information is how I've been this year, and I can really see that Mars is that way, and I get to experience that for another 6 months. So I'm really excited about that. So let's take for just a second and talk about the different signs in that sixth house for Mars, right? So you have the sign of the house, and then you have what's sitting in the house, and then you have the house itself, right? So we've got Mars, and we've talked about it being the sixth house, and then we have the sign. So that sign is going to help dictate how we approach that sixth house. So is it in an Aries way that is very like, go get 'em, do it straightforward? Is it in a Gemini way that feels maybe more intellectual and curious and playful? Is it in a Taurus kind of way that feels abundant and calm? And just like, we are going to do this, it's going to feel good. Is it in a Leo way that is just like, I'm doing my habits, and it's so expressive and wanting to share all the things about doing habits on a daily basis? So that, like, the sign in that house will absolutely impact how our motor is running in that area of our life. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please like and subscribe, and I would love to have you join the party in my Facebook group. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.